Need help? Go with honor, friend. You need something?
Clean my mouse off here. It's a little dirty. She's really dirty.
How are you? See you later.
Looking at some macros real quick. All right, cool. I couldn't sleep, so here I am, playing World of Warcraft.
Thank you.
Hey, Reptilian. No, that's alright, dude. That's no problem, dude. I need to get back on WoW anyway. Need to get this Paladin up. You can see even at, what, it's 4 a.m. here? You can still see that even 4 a.m. here, there's still people on the server leveling. And even at level 11, these guys are difficult. Look at this. Even at level 11, these guys are proving to be pretty difficult. I need to get a better weapon. My weapon's way too weak. We need a green weapon at this point, and it's really hurting us that we don't have a green weapon. Let's try to knock out some of these lower level quests, and we'll have to hit the auction house if we can. But we don't have much money, so we'll see what we can do. I'm alright. I mean, the only the part that might be difficult is the Murlocs, but I'm probably just gonna skip that for now. What I really need is a freaking one-hand sword. Actually, I need to learn swords, but between trying to learn swords and get a sword, although I do have a sword. I'm wondering what happened to the sword that I did have. I should actually have a sword on me. Oh well. Yeah, I'll probably see you in Westfall, but it'll be a while till I get to Westfall because I'm going to be going back to the Night Elf area before I hit Westfall. I don't like to hit Westfall until I'm 15 or 16. Oh, these are level 9. This will be a little easier. Let me try, for this low-level stuff, sometimes still the Crusader can be pretty decent. Although Righteousness generally is way better. How much money you got? I've got a whopping 18 silver. So, all part of leveling up on a fresh server. The struggle, you know? It's all part of what makes classic WoW, classic WoW. I don't even need the Murlocs though for some reason. I guess I need to go turn in the quest yet. Let's see. Princess must die, bundle of trouble. Okay, we need the red linen bandanas, which we can get here, but I don't really want to deal with those casters at this level. So we'll skip that for now. Maybe we'll try to kill one or two. I don't know. It's probably not worth the effort. You're still at 70 silver? I'll tell you what, if you want to send me like 10 silver so I can get sword training, that would be helpful. Just so I could buy the sword training and just hope that I get a sword drop. Usually you get sword drops, especially over in Darkshore. On the beach, I almost always get a sword drop after farming. Even just the crabs, you know what I mean? So yeah, 10 silver would be really good. I'll pay you back. I'll pay you back. Me avoiding a streamer server. I think early on when WoW Classic first came out, I really didn't want to go to a streamer server. But now that WoW Classic's been out for a while and that I've seen some of the populations dropping, I thought jumping on a server that I knew probably would have a pretty good population like Fairlane was probably a decent thing to do. We're gonna keep it on the down low though. We don't want people to really know who I am. I'm a low. No one knows me, so I shouldn't be getting stream sniped or anything crazy like, you know, like those bigger streamers, you know.
King's honor, friend. Light bless you. What can I do for you? Be careful.
Well, that just earned me some money. I really didn't want to get 2 of them, but oh well. Hey, what's up, Praxis? I can't talk too loud because my my wife's sleeping. I tried to go to sleep and I just couldn't sleep. I have to go back to work on Monday, so I'm probably just a little bit thinking about work. I haven't had to work since December. Like, last time I actually was in the office working was December 20th, I think. December 20th. I thought I had my seal up, and buff up didn't. It wasn't up. I'm running around trying to cast Judgment there, and I didn't have Judgment ready. You just woke up on Praxis. This damn mouse is so dirty. Alright. This guy's all confused. I have this guy running in circles. Hey, what's up, Water Joe? Haven't seen you in a while, Water. Happy New Year, buddy. Thank you. Water Joe, man, I haven't seen you in a long time, dude. Alright. Slowly making progress on this quest. Slowly but surely. Yeah, we really need a better weapon. This weapon. 2.2, nah. Skinny knife.
Greetings. Be careful.
It's not really worth hearthing at this point, I don't think.
I can't find anywhere to get my nails done. Sometimes I have trouble controlling the volume of my voice.
Sure, Reptilian, I'll, that sounds like a good idea. Just don't call me Asmongold. Every time I hear the trade in Starwind Silver, I'm like, that sounds like Asmongold. But yeah, that'd be awesome, dude. I'll grab that and I'll learn the I'll learn swords, and then hopefully I can actually, you know, I've got a little bit of silver. Maybe I can buy an upgraded one-hand, you know, sword, because I'm struggling a little bit right now with DPS. Marabiathana. That's an interesting name.
light be with you. For the Alliance. What can I help you with? Go with honor, friend.
You started a shaman. I had to drop 6K on bags. Oh yeah, the bags are not. I know they're not that. They're not cheap. You know, Reptilian. Remember when I went on to? I don't remember what server it was in retail, but some server, and I got in a guild. And it was like my only character on that server, and I got in a guild, and I was kind of struggling because I was leveling a character from level 1, and I had no money, no nothing, and things are so expensive in retail now. Like, you know, it just makes sense. It's so easy to get money when you're higher level. So I asked in the guild. I said, hey, you know, I don't like to ask for stuff, but I said I've been leveling up, and I'm kind of always running out of bag space. I said, does anybody have any extra bags they can send me? Remember, the guy sent me like 4 36-slot bags. And those are like selling for like anywhere from like 1 to 2,000 each. I was like, holy crap. But some people in retail are just loaded. They have so much money. But since I hardly ever play retail, you know, I don't have any money. I don't have that much money. Although I did find out that my level 1... I only have one character that's 120 in retail. And they have like 40,000 gold or 38,000 gold. And that's nothing compared to most people. But that's, you know, the most gold I have on any one character in retail. I'm coming into Stormwind now. Actually, I have more silver now. I have 38 just from doing quests and stuff. But I was at like, I think 18 not too long ago. 18 about 40 minutes ago. Yeah, that sounds about right. The 36 slots were selling for like 1,000 gold on one server, and then I looked on my main server on Skywall, and they were like going for like twice that much. They were like 2,000 gold. And yeah, retail's fun, but it's almost overwhelming because there's just so much in the game in retail, and there's so much you can do. I mean, as far as like quests and reputation and gearing, and there's just a lot going on. And I beat you to the trainer.
King's honor, friend. Light bless you.
I'm actually not even gonna train those yet because I'm gonna need go through these pretty quick. You know what? Yeah, let's just make the rest of these. They're still yellow. We'll make them to 20. Now we'll make this last one. Actually, I needed to hit the trainer, so because I just hit level 12, but I'm not sure how much money I want to dump on skills. It'll have to be a really good skill. No, Blessing of Might's pretty good. Oh, Jesus. That's too much money. Just training at Blessing of Might is 10 silver. Can you? It's like crazy. Thanks, dude. Thanks. Thank you.
How generous. Yes.
I'm not even gonna train yet I mean, I'm not going to train my skills yet. I need to go get I think I need to go get a weapon. Let's go try to train swords and then see what kind of weapon we can get from the auction house. I'm also going to sell this. You don't need any copper ore, you do you? Because I'm going to sell it. What are your professions? What are your professions, Reptilian? So I'm probably going to be selling leather and copper just to try to make a little bit of money as I level up. Taylor and Channing, that's what I figured.
Greetings.
Okay, one-handed sword is 10 silver, so I learned that. Thank you very much. That was basically where your 10 silver went. Was learning, teaching me one-handed swords. Now I've got 37 silver. And we just need any weapons, one-hand swords. I'm sure that everything's going to be super expensive. Well, here's oh yeah, actually, here we go. Here's a short sort of stamina. So look at this, just to give you an idea of what I was dealing with. Look at the DPS difference there. It's huge. That's why you have to like really, you have to really be cognizant at low levels, especially on a protection paladin, of what you're looking at here. I mean, that sword, 17 silver, it's so worth it. I mean, it's so much more damage. I mean, you have to, it's just crazy how much difference it makes. And if you go armor, mail, and just do a search and just look for the prices here, like here, you might get lucky. Like here's here's infantry leggings of healing, which is pretty funny. Here's, let's see here, Defender Spalder is at level 10, 12 silver. Usually I'll find something like that before I get to that level. Let's just sort by level. You guys know I'm an auction house junkie. So you can see that stuff's pretty expensive. Like here we go. Here's like a belt, but 30 silver is way too not worth it. So, but really that sword is definitely worth it. The only thing we can look at is really just, shield, armor, shields. And here, like here's one for 16 silver, and you can see that one strength is pretty good, and then the additional two, you're getting an extra, what, 78 armor. Is it worth 16 silver? It's kind of a toss-up on that one. Here's one for 14 silver. And that's 113 more armor. Plus it has stamina. So that one at 14 silver is definitely worth it. Yeah. So yeah, that's worth it. So now we have 5 silver. But those two items are definitely worth it. I don't think I can use a sword yet, right? I was like, yeah, one level off, I think, unfortunately. But this one we can use right now. Oh, and then let's go ahead and sell. Make sure my add-ons are installed correctly. Yeah, cool. Let's see how much the copper ore is going for. Let's do a full scan. So we're looking at 14 silver. That's not bad for just 8. So they're selling for like, here's like 2 silver per 1 silver, 2 silver. So we'll knock this up to maybe like 15. Actually, an 8 silver even for that, even though that's worth it. This stuff's... And they're not giving... Yeah, unfortunately the leather scraps really don't usually sell for much. And we'll put this in there for like, I don't know, like 2 silver maybe? I think I paid like 4 or 5 silver for this. Alright. Now we have 5 silver, so we can't even train. Oh wait, we do have a quest to turn in, so let's go do that. So Blessing of Might is really big. That's 10 silver. So I'm not sure how. Let's... Well, here's 2 silver for the bandage. I mean, I'd sell my linen bandages just to get that Blessing of Might. But I don't think we're going to have enough. 30... I gotta check my bank too. I think I threw a few things in the bank. Would it be worth it to vendor as much as we can if we could reach 10 silver just to get the Blessing of Might? Because that's going to be pretty big. Actually, no, I have Blessing of Might. And I haven't been using it. That shows you how much of a noob I am, because I forgot I even had it. So, it wasn't Blessing of Might then. I can't remember what it was. It wasn't Blessing of Wisdom. This is where my handy-dandy phone app comes into play. Classic Buddy. Classes. Okay, yeah, it was Blessing my rank too. We can live without that. Redemption. I'm surprised. So we haven't even picked up that quest yet. And Silly Crusader. Alright, we can live without those things for right now. Yeah, what's up, Ian? Okay, we're going to turn this quest in. We are not going to accept the follow-up because it's like lock mode, which I don't feel like doing. Well, Ian, the pros and the cons. The big pro with a protection paladin, first off, versus a warrior, it's going to be a lot easier to level, just simply because you can heal. With a warrior, you don't have any healing, so on a warrior, you're going to die a lot more when you level up, and it's going to be slower to level a warrior than it's going to be to level protection. As far as leveling like a feral druid is going to level much, much faster than a protection paladin. You're going to have a lot less downtime. You can just heal yourself a lot, heal yourself. You can basically kill 2-3 mobs, then pop out of, bear form, whatever, heal yourself, rinse and repeat. So it's very easy to level a feral druid. As far as tanking, though, the protection paladin, when you go and snag, retribution, you're going to be able to tank, you're going to be able to AoE tank at like level 20 if you want to go down that path. Like you could, like my build I'm going for right now is more of a little bit of a faster level build because I'm going to go into Pursuit of Justice. Because I'm not really focusing on tanking right off the bat. But if I wanted to say like tank dead mines right away, I would just go into here and grab 5/5 divine intellect, 5/5 here on proof seal, and then grab consecrate. So that would put you at level 20, and you'd be ready to just go ahead and AOE tank like dead mines. And you'd be able to with consecration you can tank really effectively at the low level dungeons. So protection paladin just gives you the ability to AOE mobs down. So they make good farming classes.
Need help? Go with honor, friend. Well met. Be careful.
You'll be able to to farm mobs quite a bit, for money or for items. And they're just, they're not going to be like, people aren't going to look at you as the go-to tank later on down the road, of course. But like you said, you're just casual. So, and the paladin has a lot of variety to the gameplay once you start getting around level 35 and 40 that to me is really fun, but it's just very It's very different. It's a very different gameplay than the warrior, and it's a very different gameplay than the feral druid. It's not like the feral druid is not going to be very. They're not really tied to their gear. So as a feral druid, you don't have to worry about your gear so much. But as a warrior and a paladin, you definitely going to be trying to keep your sword and your shield on both of those. You know, if you're going to be sticking with sword and board for both, as you level, you're definitely going to be wanting to keep those upgraded. A lot more important, so you're a lot more gear dependent. And on the Paladin, you're going to be doing a lot of auto-attacking. Because at low levels, you don't have a lot of skills. So basically, I'm going to throw up like Seal Crusader, Judge Crusader, then I'm going to throw up Seal Righteous. And then I'm basically just going to auto-attack the mob until maybe I'll throw in like a Judgment here and there. Just to, help burn them down faster. But it's a lot of auto-attacking. But you can weapon swap, and I highly recommend that you do that. That you set up like a two-hand weapon.
How are you?
We're going to set up like a two-hand weapon and a sword and shield, and you'll be able to swap these in and out. Like in some battles, if you just want to down a mob quickly, you can throw in your two-hand weapon. In other battles where you're just trying to kill mob after mob and maybe not take as much damage, then you're not going to be doing that. You're going to be using your sword and board a little bit more. But you definitely are going to find benefit of weapon swapping, especially, and you can also, when you're judging, like I don't have the money right now because I just bought this sword and this new green shield, but if I had enough money to actually pay for two-hand sword training, I would actually get a two-hand weapon, and then when I auto-attacked mobs, as soon as I hit them with my auto-attack, I could weapon swap to my two-hand weapon, and then my Seal of Righteousness would actually would calculate its tick damage based off of the two-hand weapon. So that's another thing you can do if you want, and that's where you use the swing meter here to do that. As soon as you get by about to the very end of the swing meter, you're going to weapon swap to the two-hand. And that's the way you can boost your DPS a little bit. So there's a lot of little tricks to the Paladin. I really enjoy the Paladin. I think because of all the utility you have, like in a group, being able to resurrect, being able to heal, being able to cast Hand of Freedom, being able to cast, Blessing or Protection. All those types of things give you a lot of utility for your group. If I'm like going into a dungeon at anywhere from level of like, really even at 60 almost, if you're going into Blackrock Depths at level 60, most people would prefer to have a Paladin tank because it's easier for you to get threat against a lot of mobs, and in like Blackrock Depths, LBRS, UBRS, you're going to be running up against a lot of pools with a lot of monsters. And there's a really good YouTube channel you should check out. It's Boogie Smash, and I would highly recommend you check him out. Here, I'll show you real quick. He does a lot of videos on tanking and stuff that are actually pretty good. They're actually really good. So it's Boogie Smash. What's this? Or is it Bucci Smash? Maybe it's Bucci Smash. Yeah, this guy. Check out. He's got a lot of good tanking videos for Paladins, and actually are really useful. So I would definitely check him out if you're interested in kind of learning some of the pulls and just general tanking on a protection Paladin. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Warlock's got a lot of utility too. I try to play Warlock in Classic, and I just can't do it. Something about the Warlock, I don't know if it's the pet management or what, but I just do not. I don't really enjoy it as much for some reason.
How are you? Safe travels.
King's honor, friend. Go with honor, friend.
Let's go ahead and... Do I want to turn that one in? Well, we are level 12. We're still not really where I'd like to be yet. I ran all the way out here, which was probably a mistake. I'll turn that one in later. There's the Murloc bounty. Okay, we're gonna head back to the Night Elf area, which is, I made a huge mistake of coming to Goldshire. Oh well. Have a good one, Reptilian. Thanks again for the money. I appreciate it. 10 silver was very useful. I'm still broke even after you gave me the 10 silver. I'm down to 6 silver right now. But I was able to get a green shield, a green sword, and train to a one-hand sword, so it's going to be hugely helpful. It's going to help tremendously. Yeah, I'll try to find... Hopefully I can get a two-hand weapon just so we can start, you know, working on... we can start working on doing my sword twisting, weapon twisting. I still got my rogue footpad shirt that Ken gave me. You can see it underneath my armor. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm not going to Darkshore yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go, there's some quests right outside of Darnassus, or Darnassus, however people pronounce it. I always say Darnassus, but I think a lot of people say Darnassus. But I'm going to be doing, you know, the harpies and stuff, and so we're going to skill up there. Whenever I see this, Reginald Windsor is not to be harmed, I always think of Braveheart. The Bruce is not to be harmed. Oh, we just got the dragon buff. Sweet. Nice.
What can I do for you? For the Alliance?
Yeah, but that's amazing, the difference. Like the weapon I have right now, which I actually had to buy. Yeah, I bought this from the vendor at Goldshire, the cudgel, which cost me like maybe 5 silver to buy. But at the time, my weapon that I had was like a 1.4 DPS. So going from 1.4 DPS to 2.8 DPS at like level, you know, 6 is still worth it, I think. But now you can see it's way long outlived its usefulness. It's a level 2 weapon. So when I go from this, which is 2.8 DPS, to this sword, which is a level 13 weapon, 9.1 DPS, it's a huge difference. Plus the fact that I'm getting, you know, the 2 stamina. It's pretty amazing that I was able to even get this for like 14 silver. I mean, it sells to the vendor for 10 silver. 10.7. Excuse me. Thank you for liking the video. Whoever's hitting the like button, I appreciate it. I'm probably going to get yelled at my wife today. Yelled because she's like, I've been on the computer so much gaming, but I actually go back to the office for the first time in like 2.5 weeks on Monday. So I'm going to use the excuse of me trying to get in that last bit of gaming before the work starts all over again. The working grind that we all love. Well, I don't love it. If I could sit at home and play video games every day, I'd be just happy. I'd be just fine. I need to level up my cooking too. Ah, that didn't show up on my action bar. Oh, my, this did not show up as a question mark, I don't think. Nope, it did not. Now it does after I reload the UI. Oh well. He's basically gonna kill all of us, unfortunately. I'm probably gonna die here. Boat is moving.
Greetings. Goddess watch over you.
Pleased to meet you, right?
How may I help?
Yeah, so I'm actually not going with my old private server build. You know, we're not going to go with, we're going to go with a little bit slightly faster leveling build, hopefully with the Pursuit of Justice. And then we'll probably respec, you know, once we get our mount, then we'll, at level 40 we'll respec. Probably out of this and go with my normal build, my more AoE tanking build, AoE farming tanking build.
Elune Adore. Good luck, friend.
Shit, I don't have the item. I deleted that item. I deleted that item. I remember when I did it too. I was like, oh, this is just an extra quest item. Dumb shit. Oh well. Wow, someone did a thumbs down on my video. That's the first time someone's disliked my video in like in like a long time. I don't usually get thumbs down on a WoW Classic video. They must not like something that I did. They don't like me. Oh, really? Yeah, I really screwed up in this zone because of that damn Timberland seed that I destroyed. That was a screw up on my part. As many times as I've done these quests, you wouldn't think I'd do that. She spawned over here already. So on these mobs with this crappy weapon I have, it makes a huge difference. Once I get this weapon equipped, we've been knocking these guys down pretty fast. We can grab the fruit, but I'm not sure if I plan on heading back to Denelin since I screwed up and threw away that... Yeah, I'm not going to head back that way, so I'm not going to bother. Normally I would do that, but... not this time, but we are going to do the escort. It's the first time I've cast Purify on this character. Second time. Need more water. Need better water. More water and better water.
Greetings. Fantastic. I can't wait till this quest is done and I can look for another Garibaldi artifact.
What brings you here? Goddess watch over you.
Me and my girlfriends exchange clothes all the time. We're all the same size.
Still need to grind a few more mobs out, just because I want to. When I turn in the Silver Spinneret's quest, I'd actually would like to be level 13.
Ishnu Allah.
Oh, we do have that report as well, which will help. Still not gonna be enough though. So we need to kill some more mobs. And if we're gonna kill mobs, we might as well kill ones that give us eggs so we can raise our cooking. We also need the buff food anyway. Every little bit helps when you're leveling. Every little bit. Don't ever discount all the different ways that you can enhance and augment yourself in classic World of Warcraft. Oh yes, Morpheus. Yes. Oh, my inventory's full. Wow. Yes. We need to get to level 13 so we can use our new weapon. I think we're just about got enough experience to do it. Take out about 5 more mobs. Maybe 7 more mobs, and then we'll turn in our quests. Damn it. Failed parkour.
I am listening.
Oh, there goes our money. What little money we had is gone. We are now really rich with 31 copper.
What's on your mind?
That's a good name, Earthen. Kind of like you're like walking around Earth, so you're Earthen. Well, it's not really Earth though. It's kind of Azeroth, but still, it's not a bad name. Darnassus. I always say Darnassus, but Darnassus I think is probably the correct way to pronounce it. Darnassus. Darnassus.
Speak quickly, young one. I have urgent matters to attend.
Ishnu Daldir.
Peace be with you. Denadris.
Peace be with you. Asha Thala.
Got quite a bit of silver for turning in a few of those quests, because I was at like, wasn't I like 50 copper just a minute ago, and I went at 21 silver. So that was good, because I had no money. Kind of bummed that I screwed up the frickin' quests for Denlin. I kind of screwed the pooch on that one. I think it also screwed up my ability to grab the quest for the Flight Master to head to Darkshore, which missed out on some decent XP there.
Ishnu Allah. May the stars.
I want to sell what? Shadowblade.
The loon be with you. The loon light your path. I am listening.
Hello.
How are you? Be good.
Ishnu Allah.
What brings you here? Good luck, friend. Go in peace.
sword skill 7. Still trying to get that sword skill up a little bit. It's probably getting pretty close. Let's take a look. Yeah, see, our mace skill's at 65, so that's where we're going to be looking to cap out, probably. Good morning, Farad. How you doing, man? It was good. I actually wanted to play more, but I know people like to see that I'm continuing to progress the protection paladin, so I want to get in a protection paladin video. I should be in bed right now. It's 5:47 a.m. But I tried to go to bed and I couldn't sleep, so I decided to do this stream, and then I'm gonna go to bed. And then I don't know if I'll be able to play any today. We'll see. It depends on if I'm too busy with my wife doing stuff or not. We'll find out. Well, good to see you, Farad. Firasov, that's the guy that it wasn't Farad. I knew a guy once named Firasov. But I don't think that's Turkish. But good morning to you as well. Hope you're doing well. But actually, I do like. I was really starting to enjoy the ranger or in Guild Wars 2. As I started getting more and more skills, I started weapon swapping, and then I started adding gems to my gear for condition damage. It was pretty cool. I still have like a ton to learn because I'm pretty much a newbie at Guild Wars 2. But I actually I was enjoying it for sure. Oh, sorry. I played Guild Wars 2 when it first came out. You know, I bought the ultimate pack or whatever it was, you know, back when the game was first getting ready to launch. And I think I might have been in like the last beta they did before release. But it's been so long ago. I think it came out in 2012. Ooh, level 15. Nice. That's what I'm looking for, that rabbit thistlebear. Why am I leveling in the Nightfall area? Because it's kind of how I do it. I start off in, obviously, the human area. I level up to about level 7 or 8. Then I come over to the Night Elf area and I do Dolinar region until I'm about level, about 11. And then at level 11, I head back to the... Actually, I should have went all the way to level 12 at Dolinar, but... I went to level 11, then I go back to the Night Elf area and I do the East Vale logging camp and finish up some of the Elven Forest quests until I get to about, level 12. And then at that point I come back to the Night Elf area and I do finish up some of the quests in the Night Elf area just outside Darnassus, doing the Harpy quest, the Escort quest, the Spinnerets quest, Lady Sathrath quest. And then I come to Darkshore. And I do quests in Darkshore here, Aberdeen Darkshore, until I get to about, usually about 16. And then when I'm level 16, then I go back and I hit Westfall. Because Westfall, at level 16, is really that's a good level to hit it. Because you can kind of fly through the quests pretty quick. If you try to do Westfall, like level 12 or 13, it's just not as efficient as if you're like level 16. And you can't really get to level 16 just doing Elven Forest. You're not going to get to 16. You're not going to get that high. So that's why. Well, once I get to like 16 here, and then I can hit Westfall, and then I'll fly straight to... At that point, it's pretty fast. You can go through, do all the Westfall quests, and then you start hitting Lakeshire, Red Ridge at around 18. And it's all good. You never did any quests in Darkshore? It's not as long a run as you think when you're a human. You basically just go from Stormwind, take the Deep Run tram to Ironforge, and then at Ironforge, you can see you basically come out of Ironforge here. You walk over to right around here, just north of Brimwell Village here, and you actually walk up through the mountains. You jump off the top here and you kill yourself on purpose. You res here at the wetlands, and you basically take a spirit res and walk right, grab the flight path, and jump the boat to the Night Elf area. It's actually not that long. You don't have to do the long walk around when you're going from the human to the Night Elf. Now, if you're going from Night Elf to Stormwind, yeah, that's going to be a little bit more of a walk. Unfortunately, you got to do the whole walk. There's no quick shortcut. Well, there is actually, I think, one where you could swim across, but it's not really, I don't think it's, is it really worth it? I'm not sure. We should be getting the Night Elf quest too. Just want to see if there are any threshers close by. That is mixed scrolling battle text. And you can change it to scroll angled. You can change it to scroll straight. You can do horizontal. I like the parabola. That's the way I like it. You can do other things with it as well. Like currently we have low health warnings that are being used. So you can configure different audio alerts, different triggers. Actually, I need to what's this, low health? There it is, none. There's the low health one. Right now I have it on, I just like it on none. I don't really like to hear that. But you can go in here and add new triggers. Let's say, well, I'll do it in another video because right now I don't really want to spend time doing it right now. But you can add triggers that are actually really useful. I'll add triggers that tell me when Reckoning's procced. I can add triggers that tell me when certain trinkets have procced their random, effects.
Go in peace.
And it's super useful. Yeah, a lot of people. Well, I mean, there's a lot of people that probably don't know that you can get across that way to a Menethil Harbor. But then there's a lot of people that do know. So, but definitely, it's a much faster way to get there.
Goddess, watch over you. Hello.
Ah, shit, I forgot about the Westfall
Good luck,
deed.
friend. I am honored. Till next we meet. What brings you here? May the stars guide you.
All right, I think that's it. I think I'm gonna hit the bed. It's 6 a.m. I'm trying to get a little bit of sleep if I can, and then I'll come. Hopefully, if I can play tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna be playing tomorrow or not. We'll see. I'm sure I will at some point in time. do a little quick Guild Wars 2 video, and we'll do and try to do this. I think Ken's level 11 on his rogue, so I don't want to get too far ahead of him on my Paladin. But this is not too bad. I'm not too far ahead right now currently. Need bigger bags, of course. Need more money, of course. All that stuff, which is going to be... Thanks for hitting the like button, guys. I appreciate it. This is my only character on Fairlina, so obviously I'm broke. And but we'll get our way up there. We'll level up and start making some cashola. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to try to get some sleep, and I will catch you all tomorrow or some other time when I'm doing the stream. Hope you guys all have a good Sunday. Peace out.